Oftentimes when we talk of foundations, we talk of high-end products or drugstore products. We don't talk about products that are not quite so mainstream, that are just utterly wonderful. Consider that your foundation that you're using at the moment from the high street or a high-end will contain between 11 and 20% pigment maximum. These contain 50% pigment. They are so creamy, so blendable, so beautiful. There is nothing to say negative about them.
And of course you do want to just gently like bounce the beauty blender, but I guess don't be afraid to kind of press the makeup into the skin. I think that's the beauty of the beauty blender, is being able to really, you know, make it look like a second skin.
Okay, so we're going to do under, what would...
Oh, you've got your palette.
Okay.
I love these little palettes. You can get them at Alcone. And what she's doing here is, you know, you in the corner of the eye, there's usually a little dark circle right there. So by putting a lighter color in the dark circle, really reaching in there, and then I like to put a little bit right under the eye and a little bit over the lid. It really brightens up your eye.
Let's just apply it. So what Kevin does is he puts it on the model with his fingers. So I'm going to do the same. And then what you want to do is buff out with a clean brush. I also forgot to mention I'm not using any primer or anything. All I have on my face right now is some of my moisturizer. Okay, so now I applied it all over my face. You can see it even out my skin beautifully. If you look up close at my skin, it looks like I have absolutely nothing on. Like, I know sometimes I say that foundations look really natural, but like it looks like skin. It's gorgeous and it evens out and covers everything. Since they have such a high concentration of pigment, I dabbed a little bit extra onto a little pimple I have here and it covered it right up. I mean, you can see it because of the bump. It's a bump. But the redness is gone. And the fact that this is so pigmented means you only need a tiny bit. Oh yeah, this is really gorgeous. I'm really glad I got it. And actually, I even use it as my under eye concealer. That's how pigmented it is. And I set that with the No Color Powder 2, and it's like not creasing at all. So far, I'm absolutely loving it. It looks like skin. It gives you such a gorgeous glow. This foundation, I think, would especially be super beautiful on mature skin. And as you can see, this is very full coverage, which is what I want. So I've been using the round end the entire time. I only switch to the pointed end when I want to blend out like my nose and mouth and maybe in here. I don't take a lot on my neck, but if you need to, just a little bit. Everyone, so it's the end of my night. It is now 11:15, so I've had the foundation on for about 11 hours. I think the foundation lasted really well, but it never ever looked cakey or heavy throughout the day. Even when I set it with powder, it always looked like skin, which I really love. I don't have any other foundations that really just look like skin. So that's what it looks like when I have applied it all over. I'll zoom in if you'd like to see. Let's really look at my pores. That's what we want to see. So it is a translucent powder that does not show up on camera. It doesn't have any white residue, and you can use it on somebody that is my skin tone all the way up to somebody who is from Africa, because I just did that the other day and you do not see a white cast. So I'm just going to dip a fluffy brush in there and dab it on. I'm not going to be doing like this or really even like dusting motions. I'm just really lightly dabbing it. I hope you can see that it really does look natural and give me a great amount of coverage without looking like cakey and high makeup.